everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have two really special guests joining us, Dylan and Henry. Hi! It's their birthday soon, and today we are making an ice cream cake. Now I have never done this before, so this is a nailed it or failed it. Let's get to it. So this cake takes 3 days to make, and I know it sounds like a lot, but it's really just all the steps to make a normal cake just spread out. So the first day we make the cake, the second day we put the ice cream layers on, and the third day we put the frosting and the sprinkles on.
Your first step is to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grease and flour your pans.
For the cake, you will need 1 cup of white sugar, a half cup of butter, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of almond extract, 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder, a half teaspoon of salt, and 3/4 cup of milk.
Beat sugar and egg butter together in a medium bowl until creamy, and beat the eggs one at a time. Stir vanilla extract and almond extract. Combine flour, cornstarch, baking powder, and salt in another bowl. Add your milk to your bowl and stir until you have your cream mixture.
Bake this for 30 to 40 minutes or until it springs back to the touch. Our cake is done and cooled. Now we gotta take it out of the pan and slice it in half. We also need to get our pan ready for the assembly of the cake, which means that we gotta spray it and we gotta put parchment paper on it and spray it some more. My cake seems to be stuck, so I'm using a knife to get it loosened just by going in and at the bottom. So it's off, and then we need to cut it in half. So I'm having my helpers hold it while I cut a hole in the middle, and then again loosen it up so it will come off. They are spinning it around so we can get everything, and then we can just lift it off on the end. So you see I'm loosening it with my hands and with the knife some more, and then it comes right off. You also need to put plastic wrap on the pan too. Then you can put it in the freezer. We are back with day 2 of the ice cream cake. Today we are adding the ice cream and crunchies in the middle if you would like. Let's get to it.
3 flavors that we are using are chocolate, vanilla, and cookies and cream. After you let your ice cream sit for 15 minutes, you can put your first layer on.
Okay, so as you guys see, I am just spreading the ice cream all the way out, so it covers the whole cake, kind of like what we would do with icing. And so you want to use the whole point when you do this for all 3 layers too. So I'm just gonna continue spreading it until it's all done. So to crush these Oreos, we are going to put them in a plastic bag and smash them on the table. Put this in the fridge for 1 hour before adding the next layer. But at 45 minutes, make sure to take out your next ice cream.
Now let's get the second layer on.
Let's repeat the same thing that we just did with this layer.
Let's get the last layer of ice cream on.
Okay, so now we're gonna put the top of the cake back on.
Dangerous process.
Well, first we gotta make sure that all the plastic is away. So we don't put it over the plastic. Ooh, actually, that would be bad.
That's disgusting.
Yes, that would be disgusting. Now, lift it up and topple. You can put this in the freezer overnight, and then we can do the icing. It's day 3, and today we are making the icing, putting it on the cake, and topping it with tons of sprinkles.
To make frosting, whip heavy cream and powdered sugar until peaks form.
Okay, so now you need to unwrap all of the plastic from the cake so you can frost it. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge because I am not at my house, I am at my Vermont house, not my normal house in Connecticut. So that means that I do not have my offset spatula and proper things to ice cake. So we're going to use knives and do the best that we can. I think it'll turn out pretty good, but if you have an offset spatula or anything like that, still use that. I am just going to use a knife because I am at my Vermont house
Spatula.
and do not have that. Okay, so first we are going to scoop it on with our spoon. See guys, so using spoons is not the end of the board, but it's better if you have an offset spatula or something like that. Okay, now we are going to start putting some on the sides. We're going to put it at the very end of the cake, and then
You mean the end of the top? And then
end of
smear
the
it
top
down?
and smooth it down. And then end of the top and smooth it down. Take some more.
Happy birthday, Jordan Henry. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Yum, this is definitely a nail it. Alright everyone, as far as hands and yums goes, I definitely give it a 5 on hands because, well, with 4 extra hands on you, you can get a lot of things done a lot quicker and a lot easier. Thanks so much to Dylan and Henry. And for yums, I would also definitely give it a 5 too. That thing was delicious. It was a great birthday cake.